We just heard from Pierre, the Palestinians not part of this. I mean, is the White House simply going to proceed just ignoring the Palestinians at this point? Is there a plan B here, Dan?
Obviously, for months we have asked those who are working on the peace vision, as the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, calls it. What are you doing about the Palestinians? Are you in touch with them? And they're always saying that they're speaking with individual Palestinians, business people, some of them living in the West Bank. I never hear mention of having contact with Palestinians in Gaza, but even more so Palestinians living in London, Europe, Australia, and the U.S. I've heard all of the above. That was the way for Jared Kushner's team to get some input, to find out what the Palestinians would want, what might be just, what do the people really want, because the Trump White House has decided it's not really interested in the PA, the Palestinian Authority, as run by Mahmoud Abbas. The Trump view is that the President of the United States, when he took office in early 2017, gave the Palestinians a chance. He met with Abbas in Washington, also in Bethlehem in the West Bank, and Trump listened, and he was not persuaded. He did not think that Mahmoud Abbas was ready to make a deal or was being reasonable in Trump's view. Trump's view tends to be pro-Israel, of course. Trump is far more familiar with Benjamin Netanyahu, an old friend. And so Trump is favoring Israel, of course, moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, recognized Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights, took other steps that the Palestinian leadership finds totally offensive. As of now, no official contacts, but still the Trump White House apparently thinks it can do some good by laying out a peace vision, including maps as to what the future could be for Israel and the Palestinians, with no promise as of now that the Palestinians deserve their own independent state. Calev?
I think it's important to point out that the same Mahmoud Abbas wasted 8 years of the two terms of the most pro-Palestinian president in history. And I took part in the last round of negotiations between Israel and the Palestinians. It was 10 years ago already. It lasted 6 hours. And Mahmoud Abbas walked away from it. He walked away even during the Kerry Peace Initiative. He walked away from it. Now they're coming and complaining that they have a president who's not sufficiently pro-Palestinian. When they had one that was pro-Palestinian, they wasted all that time.
Okay, Michael, that's in the past. Let me look towards the future. Okay. If the Palestinians are out of the picture for now, even if Benjamin Netanyahu and Benny Gantz were to agree, maybe even form a unity government, what would be the next practical step in order to move that peace process forward?
A summit between the national unity government of the State of Israel and representatives of the Sunni Arab world.
And do you think the representatives of the Sunni Arab world, you think Saudi Arabia, some of these other states, Bahrain, Oman, but what about Egypt and Jordan? Would they come?
Jordan, I'm a little bit skeptical about.
Would they come in the face of opposition from the current Palestinian leadership?
Jordan, I'm skeptical about. The Egyptians may support it from outside. Some Sunni Arab countries like Kuwait will not be on their side, but others like Oman, Bahrain, the United Arab Emirates, and hopefully Saudi Arabia would be there. We tried mightily during the Obama administration to get the Saudis to join us in a peace summit. They would not do that. This president has earned a tremendous amount of street credit, Calev, because of his stand against Iran, something that the previous president did not have. And that's what's really, talk about glue. The glue between, Benny Gantz and Benjamin Netanyahu would be the peace process. The glue between the Arab world and the peace process is this president's stand against Iran.
Not necessarily Jordan, which would have to be, very briefly, Michael, a key player here.
Be a key player, but I don't think, I'm not saying about the possibility that the Jordanians would join, because they have their Palestinian majority and their own complications there. Maybe, I think very subtly, quietly, they will support it, because they do need a peace arrangement.
All right. Well, I want to thank our Dan Raviv from Washington, and of course we'll, on I-24 News, keep following the story as it develops out of the U.S. Capitol.